What you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call them into freeze. When these people talk too much, put the shit in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut in the ocean. What you know about rolling down in the deep?
Hello guys, this is Samuel Oyoda. As I promised, today is Friday and I'm back as I promised you. So we're gonna start our lessons. But first, before I start the lesson, I would like to appreciate you guys. Congratulations! You've made me proud and I'm so happy that you did and you are still continuing to do what I said. Subscribe, like, share, and guess what? I am here to give you that summary and the lesson for chemistry. Check on this. So friends, I'm sure most of you, or even possibly all of you, are familiar to this, and this is a periodic table. Yeah, you can see it. It's a periodic table, and for your own consumption, I'm going to start from organic chemistry. Why am I going to start from organic chemistry? It's simply because most students end up doing the final exam without finishing the last topics, so I am ready to start for you from the back of the book as we come to the front of the book. So today I have a surprise for you, and that surprise is we are going to start from organic chemistry. So my our first attempt is going just simply to be carbon. So the study of carbon is going to be very important to us in organic chemistry. So our periodic table, if you can see, I guess you all know that carbon belongs on carbon, I guess we are going to start by telling where carbon belongs. Carbon has an atomic number of 6 in the periodic table. Okay, so since I said it's summary, I'm going to make it easy not to take you back to class, my friend. It's going to just be a walkover by first noticing that carbon is group 6. It has atomic number 6. So it is the backbone of organic molecules. What do we mean by organic molecules? The organic molecules are simply those compounds that are made from organic form. You understand? So if you don't understand, I can sample you that all the glucose you've been taking, or if you've ever tested glucose, here it is. It is an example of organic molecule. And we have compounds that you will have to consume first, that we have methane, we have ethanol, and many more, So anyway, this I'll come back to it. But with carbon being atomic number 6, so we have its electron arrangement or electronic configuration noted as 2 to 4. Okay, it's 2 to 4, which totals us back to 6. Okay, so if it is 2 to 4, then we have it having 4 electrons in the outer shell. Those 4 electrons in the outer shell make carbon to have the potentiality, or let me just simply break it down for you, that our electronic configuration, if your teacher must have taken you through, it goes from the innermost shell, which consists of a maximum of 2 electrons. So the outer shell, according to the theory of this electron arrangement, is that if the outer shell is consisted of 8 electrons, then that element is very stable. Similar to 4 is a half of the maximum 8, which means even carbon is a stable element. Okay, so if it is a stable element, what does it mean? That it has got 4 electrons ready to be shared with other elements. So if it is so, that's why I think I've written for you here as covalent compound. So covalent compound, it forms covalent compounds. Why? It has got vast area or bonds ready to share with other elements. So there it goes. It has got 1, 2, 3, 4 bonds. Those are not lines, as you may call them, but I'll give you the term that they are called bonds. Fine. So here we go. We've got another term here, homologous series. What is homologous series? Homologous series is a chain of compounds with the same chemical properties and functional group, but members differ from the next by CH2 group. What do we mean? We shall break it down. Calm down. Slow but sure. A chain of compounds. What do we mean by chain? The compounds that we form from carbon and the other elements keep joining one another from one to the next, from one to the next. So those homologous series, we've got their examples down here. But before we look at the examples, is that the compounds themselves have the same chemical properties, just like members who belong to the same tribe, members who belong to the same group, maybe same category of friendship. You may work with a friend, you know each other, right? The characteristics are the same, my friend. So these members have the same chemical properties. As an example, we can also have this. We are saying that they have same functional group, but members differ from the next by CH2 group. So the functional group is that unit that we are going to focus really on as we go down under our topic. So for now, let's consume it as I've told you, as we have defined it. Okay, so example of homologous group, the homologous series, I mean, the examples are here, and maybe you're familiar to this, that we have got what we call alkanes, what we call alkenes, what we'll call alkynes, alcohols, carboxylic acids, aldehydes, ketones, esters, and my friend, there are very many, but for now I know you're familiar with these: alkanes, alkenes, alkynes, and mostly alcohol. Mostly alcohol, yes. So the alcohol belongs to where? Homologous series. All these members are under one shade, which we call the homologous series. So each of them we shall keep breaking them down one by one. So appreciate it that alkanes as a topic alone, or a subtopic, sorry, is going to take us down through how, by knowing that each element, each group here is going to be fractioned into what we call prefixes. So what are prefixes? I guess in English you must be knowing that pre means before. So a word that starts before we give the name of the homologous series is the prefix. So the prefixes are going to run like this: that meth or myth, whichever way you can pronounce it, means the compound with one carbon atom. Eth, or yes, that must be two carbon atoms. Then we have prop, and prop is going to give us three carbon atoms. But, I guess we don't call it but, okay, it's but, okay. So but to mean 4 carbon atoms, pent to mean 5 carbon atoms, hex to mean 6 carbon atoms, hept to mean 7 carbon atoms, oct 8 carbon atoms, non, not none, non, that is 9 carbon atoms, and of course dec, that is going to give us, not December, my friend, it's dec to mean 10 carbon atoms. So we shall keep breaking them down one by one, but of which this is going to limit us to first limit ourselves onto alkanes, where we are going to describe it wholesomely using the prefixes. I guess this is going to be interesting, don't you think so? It's gonna be nice. Yeah. Now friends, it has been a simple lesson for you and me to get in touch in a way that I will take you through this in my next video, please. You know why? Because I said we shall summarize, and that summary is gonna come in a few, because if you get in touch with me, tap that bell and keep reminding you we're gonna make this the best. And I am telling you, you'll never hate chemistry again. I am here for you. So for that, please subscribe, share this with your friends. I guess I'm a friend already, so share with more friends, and we're going to make this together. So in case you have any question about the introduction of the organic chemistry, you can drop it down there for me. I will answer you. I'll make it special for you, and I guess you'll enjoy it. Thank you very much. See you in my next video. Thank you.